6th, 1, John Wheatley. 7th, number 31, Derek Taylor. 8th, number 32, Pete Newman. 9th, number 180, Ron Hayward. 5, 79, 12, 177, 87, 291, 31, 32, 180, 139. Right, race for the Denton Fortune Trophy. Race number 27, the last race before the interval. As they go down the back straight for the first time, it is Dean Garton leading. But as they come off the bend, Dean Garton coming under pressure from number 230, Andy Parker. Second place, down the back straight. Fry now putting down. Garton under pressure, and Paul Fry tries to go around the outside. Dean Garton on the inside, Paul Fry on the outside. And they're side by side as they go past us, but Paul Fry takes it up. Garton second, Parker third. Well, the last lap flag at the ready as we look to our left. Paul Fry really dominated this one. From Garton in second place. Marcus in fourth place. Simon Giddings, Dave Perry, and behind Dave Perry, so as we look across, Paul Fry goes into the bottom turn, touring speed for him. He's got it all under control. Paul Fry wins the Denton Fortune Trophy, with Dean Garton in second. Third place, very close, just getting there. Simon Giddings in fourth place, Andy Parker. And behind Andy Parker, Dave Perry. Of the Denton Fortune Trophy, a win for number 55, Paul Fry. In second place, number 716, Dean Garton. In third place, number 179, Simon Giddings. In fourth place, number 230, Andy Parker. In fifth place, number 419, Dave Perry. In sixth place, number 170, Mark Taylor. In eighth place, number 8, seventh place, number 8, Phil Ashcroft. In eighth place, number 282, Mike Dowling. And in ninth place, number 2, Nigel Newman. Those numbers again: 55, 716, 179, 230, 419, 170, number 8, 282, and number 2 in the second interval. Right, race 28, we're without number 471, Dave Harding. And we get underway, and a good start there from Peter Lloyd, number 4. Peter Lloyd on. It's absolutely side by side with John Underwood wide, Peter Lloyd up the inside, and it's still John Underwood, Peter Lloyd, John Sims in third. Well, Underwood and Lloyd absolutely side by side up the top turn, but as they go down the back straight, Peter Lloyd it is who takes it up. John Underwood now in second place. John Sims there in third. And it's still the same with Peter Lloyd, John Underwood, John Sims, Stuart Woodall. Non-starter in this one, 710 Steve Daw. Into the bottom turn, third time with a lap to go. It's still number 4, Peter Lloyd leading by some 20 or 30 metres from in second place, still young John Underwood. In third place, John Sims coming under pressure from number 89, Stuart Woodall. Well, I think it's all over the bar the shouting, and it's going to be a win. First one of the afternoon, if my memory serves me right, from number 4, Peter Lloyd. Second place goes to John Sims. Third place, Stuart Woodall. Fourth place to number 86, Andy Rimmer. And behind Andy Rimmer, number 45, Sean Bickley, Peter Lloyd. In second place, number 77, John Underwood. In third place, number 89, Stuart Woodall. In fourth place, number 86, Andy Rimmer. In fifth place, number 45, Sean Bickley. In sixth place, number 37, Alan Bagshaw. The time, 1 minute 36.08, 1 minute 36.08. Andy Parker, Richard Empson, Mike Dowling, Steve Bishop, Simon Gittins, Dave Rimmer, Nigel Newman, Tony Atkin, Jason Handley, Paul Fry, Dean Garden, Garen Ford. One of the stiffest races of the afternoon so far, race 29. This is going to be a cracker. Atkin leads as they go past us for the first time with Andy Parker. Paul Fry goes through on the inside of Andy Parker to take up second, and Paul Fry now in hot pursuit of Tony Atkin, but Tony Atkin it is, going very, very wide off the bottom turn. Tony leads from Paul Fry in second place. Up into third place comes Simon Gittins, Parker behind him. Paul Fry really with a bit between his teeth now in hot pursuit of Tony Atkin, but Tony Atkin it is leading into the bottom turn at half distance. Atkin leads by about 15 metres from Paul Fry. Both of them going a little bit wide, but they're still there. In third place at some distance, 179. Third place as they go into the bottom turn with a lap and a bit to go, but it's still anybody's race. Tony Atkin leading by some 20 metres from Paul Fry in second place. Simon Gittins still there in third, Richard Ensign in fourth. He's getting very close behind us. Steve Bishop really not having a very good afternoon by his standards. Andy Parker number 230 goes out. So as we look across, Tony Atkin with a problem on the very last turn, and Paul Fry comes through to win. Now that is disastrous for Tony. Simon Gittins finishes second. In third place was Steve Bishop, and Tony Atkin pushing in desperately to get some points and finishes way down in what, about 7th or 8th place. But whatever the problem was, it wasn't a chain, the chain's still on, and I'm just told that Tony finishes back in 10th place. 29, the unexpected results. First, number 55, Paul Fry. In second place, 179, Simon Gittins. In third place, number 34, Steve Bishop. In fourth place, number 140, Richard Empson. In fifth place, number 91, Jason Handley. In sixth place, number 716, Dean Garden. In seventh place, number 70, Garrett Ford. In eighth place, number 16, Dave Rimmer. In ninth place, number 2, Nigel Newman. And in 10th place, number 10, Tony Atkin. Those numbers again: 55, 179, 34, 140, 91, 716, 70, 16, number 2 and number 10. The time 1 minute 39. Right, we move on to race 30. Additions to your programme: Dave Perry, Tony Stark, Robbie Fuller and Ian Parsons. Leader Colin Hill as they go into the bottom turn. Colin it is, leading by about 10 metres from Mark Seabright in second place, and Colin Hill going very, very wide. But Mark Seabright still holding on to that second place. Well, the order's still the same as they go down the back straight, with Colin Earl, the northeasterner, leading by some 10 metres from the southerner. In second place, Mark Seabright, John Jeffries, then Mark Taylor, behind Mark Taylor, Robbie Fuller, number 6, and behind Robbie Fuller, number 29, Dave Perry. So Colin Earl leads as they come off the bottom bend for the last time. It's going to be a win for number 172, Colin Earl. He gets there. Second place to Mark Seabright. Third place to John Jeffries. Fourth to Taylor. Fifth to Perry. And sixth to number 6, Robbie Fuller. Behind Robbie Fuller, number 8, Phil Ashcroft. And behind Phil Ashcroft, number 477, Rob Worthing. In second place was number 167, Mark Seabright. In third place, number 14, John Jeffries. In fifth place, number 170, Mark Taylor. Fifth, number 419, Dave Perry. Sixth, number 6, Robbie Fuller. Seventh, number 8, Phil Ashcroft. Eighth, number 477, Rob Worthing. And ninth, number 461, Mike Webster. And in 10th place, number 182, Tony Stark. Those numbers again, 172, followed by 167, 14, 170, 419, number 6, number 8, 477, 761, 182, a time of 136.71. 1.71. Back with the 500 sidecars, race 31. We're without the carters, so we've got Kevin Leide, Brian Canning, Brian Palmer, Chris Salisbury, and Lionel Cox. Should be a good one. Race number 31. 5 outfits only on the line. Kevin Leide and Dick Oldroyd, the 1994 British champions. 49 Brian Canning and Colin Lewis. 71 Brian Palmer and Lester Goodwin. Chris Salisbury and Lionel Cox. And away we go with Brian Palmer taking it up. Kevin Leide there in second place. Brian Canning and Lionel Cox. The order is still the same. With Brian Palmer out in front, Kevin Leide still there in second, Lionel Cox in third, Brian Canning in fourth, and Chris Salisbury in fifth. The last lap with Brian Palmer still out in front, Kevin Leide still there in second place, Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan still in third, Brian Canning still fourth, and Chris Salisbury still fifth. Right, we just did an update from Steve Daw after his incident on the bottom turn. He's damaged his shoulder and he's not coming out on the 500 again, but he is continuing to ride in the 350. So we'll see how he goes with a damaged shoulder as we look to our left. Brian Palmer it is who wins, Kevin Leide second. Third place goes to Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan. Fourth place to Brian Canning. And fifth place to Chris Salisbury. A win for number 71. Race number 31, a win for number 71. That's Brian Palmer and Lester Goodwin. In second place, number 7, Kevin Leide and Dick Oldroyd. In third place, number 78, Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan. In fourth place, number 49, Brian Canning and Colin Lewis. And in fifth place, number 418, Chris Salisbury and Gary Hughes. 71, 7, 78, 49 and 418. The time, 146.33 or 146.33. We move on to race number 32. One non-starter, Mark Stubberfield and Nick Harbour. His place taken by number 92, Richard Piggott and Simon King. So the lineup is Richard Piggott, Gary Lloyd, Jim Rowlands, Pete Rowlands, Jerry Squirrel. Be interested to see how the Rowlands brothers get on against each other. Well, not very well because Jim already with a problem. So we've seen the last of Jim Rowlands in this one. He pulls in the middle, we look across, and it is Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins leading, but only by a whisker from Piggott in second place. In third place is Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page, and in fourth place is Steve Daw. Nothing between them, and back straight. Piggott right on Lloyd's tail and tries to go around the outside. Jerry Squirrel up there as well. It'll be interesting to see who comes out first. It looks like Richard Piggott, which it is. Piggott leads from Lloyd in second. Jerry Squirrel and Gary Lloyd in trouble. Puts his hand up and goes wide into the top turn. So we lose Gary Lloyd. Three riders. No, having got that, Gary Lloyd comes back in. So whatever his problem was, it sorted itself out. And he's back in the race, albeit back in third place. So into the last lap. Number 92, Richard Piggott and Simon King lead. In second place, number 34, Jerry Squirrel and Dave Page. In third place now, number 22, Gary Lloyd and Dave Piggott with a bit of a misfire. So we'll see what the problem is. And in fourth place, number 186, Pete Rowlands and Phil Rowlands. Last bend action, checkered flag at the ready, a win for Sid Piggott and Simon King. Second place goes to Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page, and third place to Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins. Fourth place to number 886, Pete Rowlands and Phil Rowland. A win for number 92, Richard Piggott and Simon King. Second, number 34, Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page. Third, number 22, Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins. And fourth place, number 886, Pete Rowlands and Phil Rowlands. Time 148.06, 148.06. Right, we're back with the, well, that completes the 500 sidecar heats. We're back with the 350 solos. We've also completed the 500 solo heats. And I'm just looking for updates which I've been given, which I haven't given you. Pre-75 after 2 rides, John Priest on 28, Dave Norris on 19, Tom Ledbetter on 18, and John Wheatley on 16. The 1,000 sidecars after 2 rides were Gary Jackson on 14, Craig Cheetham on 12, Steve Smith on 12, and Shane Baker on 12. So it's all pretty close there, but only Gary Jackson and Kevin Williams so far unbeaten in the 1,000 chairs. 250s after 2 rides, 28 points unbeaten, Mark Wadsworth, Neil Taylor on 24, Carl Wilkes on 24, Graham Thomas on 22, Jason Stott on 22, as we get underway with race number 33 on your programme. We're away. John Underwood leading, Mark Taylor in second place, Steve Daw in third place, and as I say, Steve riding with a damaged shoulder after the incident down the bottom, but Steve Daw hanging on to third place there as Mark Taylor takes it up. Wide in his time, so the last lap, that's wait to see. David Perry coming into contention now in fourth place, and as we look to our left, by a whisker, it's John Underwood from Mark Taylor. Well, Steve Daw still there in third place, but it's all about getting points, getting enough points to go into the final. The final's a straight race, and things getting pretty close there. Steve Daw makes come through on the inside of Mark Taylor and John Underwood, but Mark Taylor relegated to third, but John Underwood it is who leads. But here comes Steve Daw around the outside, but it's going to be close as they race for the line, and it's really close. If I was a betting man, I'd put a penny on John Underwood to have won that one, Steve Daw second, and Mark Taylor third. We'll wait for it to get the official result in just a moment. For number 77, John Underwood by a whisker. From in second place, number 710, Steve Daw. In third place, number 170, Mark Taylor. In fourth place, number 419, Dave Perry. In fifth place, number 173, Neil Taylor. In sixth place, number 250, Dave Mander. In 7th place, number 77. I think that's 177. Dave Norris. In 8th place, number 101. And in 9th place was 174. 101 was Steve Hoare and 174 Ian Guttridge. Those numbers again for race 33 are 77, 710, 170, 419, 173, 250, 177, 101 and 174. The time 139.27. 139.27. We move on to race 34. Non-starters number 777 and number 12. Their place is taken by number 91, Jason Handley, and number 2, Nigel Newman. So we've got Martin Stott, Dave Borden, Graham Thomas, Mark Seabright, Tony Stark, Jason Handley, Nigel Newman, Darren Pugh, Chris Thomas, Steve Holding and Tony Atkin. And Broadhurst leads at the chart to the first turn. It's Broadhurst leading. Tony Atkin now up in the second place. They go down the back straight for the first time. Broadhurst from Atkin into the bottom turn. Mark Seabright now showing in 3rd place, but it's Wayne Broadhurst leading from Tony Atkin in 2nd. Mark Seabright in 3rd, and behind Mark Seabright in 4th place. Take on 4th place is Darren Pugh going after Mark Seabright. Tony Atkin going after Wayne Broadhurst. Tony getting it locked up a little bit on the bottom turn. Wayne gets the front wheel in the air, but they're both still with us. So at half distance, it's Broadhurst from Atkin. Seabright from Darren Pugh. Down the back straight for the 3rd time. Wayne Broadhurst and Tony Atkin, about 5 metres in it as they go into the turn. Atkin makes a move, tries to come on the outside, but Wayne Broadhurst it is on the inside that leads as they go into the last lap. Tony Atkin still there in 2nd, fighting at his heels. Seabright still 3rd, down Hanley comes through into 5th. Down the back straight for the last time, and this time Tony Atkin right alongside Wayne Broadhurst, and as they go in the bottom turn, it's still anybody's race. Atkin on the outside, Wayne Broadhurst on the inside, and I think Tony Atkin's going to get there. In the race for the line, they're absolutely side by side. Tony Atkin gets it, Wayne Broadhurst finishes 2nd, Mark Seabright 3rd, Darren Pugh 4th, Jason Handley 5th, Steve Holding 6th, and in 7th place Tony Stark, followed by number 59 Martin Stott and number 2 Nigel Newman. Of race 34, a win for number 10 Tony Atkin. In 2nd place number 158 Wayne Broadhurst. In 3rd place, number 167, Mark Seabright. In 4th place, 711, Darren Pugh. In 5th place, number 91, Jason Handley. In 6th place, number 53, Steve Holding. In 7th place, number 182, Tony Stark. In 8th place, number 59, Martin Stott. In 9th place, number 2, Nigel Newman. 10th, number 187, Chris Thomas. And 11th, number 991, Dave Borden. The time 139.85, 139.85, and the numbers again 10, 158, 167, 711, 91, 53, 182, 59, number 2, 187, and 991. We're going to see the Wright Brothers with Gary driving today. Remember, Steve in the chair, Pete Pithy, number 61, and Carl Pugh, number 39, Shane Baker and Clinton Martin, number 15, Ivor Matthews and Pete Jones, and number 26, Reg Blackburn and Colin Blackburn. Let's hope that Reg and Colin and Ivor Matthews and Pete Jones, none the worse for their tumble in the previous one. Reg Blackburn goes to the front, but here come the Wright Brothers and right around the outside, and as they go into the first turn, right at the back of the field, it's Wright's leading from Blackburn in 2nd. Ivor Matthews very, very wide on the top turn, but he gets away with it, and Baker goes through into 2nd. So 4 very quick outfits out on the track, but the Wright boys absolutely flying, but something's gone wrong and they're out of it. They were absolutely going like a train up the back straight, and suddenly it all comes to an end. So the Wrights go out of it. Baker leads. Here comes Matthews. Blackburn and Matthews absolutely side by side in the bottom turn, but Ivor goes through on the inside to take up second place, but Reg isn't beaten yet. Still battling away, but Ivor comes through into second. But Shane Baker and Clinton Martin really out on their own. They're about 30-40 metres in. A little bit of dust kicking up on the top turn, but still conditions just about perfect for Grasstrack racing, and problems for Baker, and he goes out as they come out the bottom turn. I think as they're hitting the dip, something's whether he's changed coming off or what, I don't know, but Shane Baker goes out, so that leaves Ivor Matthews in front. The checkered flag is ready, and Matthews gets there. He wins it from, in second place, Reg and Colin Blackburn. The official result then of race number 35, a win for number 15, Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. In second place, number 26, Reg Blackburn and Colin Blackburn. And in third place, it's going to be number 39, Shane Baker and Clinton Martin. We got Craig Cheatham and Clive Reynolds, number 1. We got number 12, Albert Lewis and Tony Miles. Number 148, Rod Winterburn and Chris Winterburn. Number 8, Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. And no, we haven't. I'm reading the wrong race out. Try again. 36, race 36, 116, Phil Prescott and Dave Carter. We got Andy Norris, hopefully, with Eddie Alvis. We've got 23, Gary Jackson and Kevin Williams. Number 2, Steve Smith and Keith Wall. And number 20, John Barnett and Dave Titley. So this will be an interesting one. Gary Jackson and Kevin Williams unbeaten this afternoon. But in this one, they're up against Smithy. So who's it going to be? The way Gary and Kevin are going, well, I think money's got to be on them. On the outside. This is going to be the race of the afternoon, no doubt about it. Right, Steve on the inside, Gary on the outside, and up the back straight, Gary with a little bit more steam than Smithy, goes in the top turn in the lead, but Steve will have none of that. He's going to come back on the inside, I'm sure. But Gary Jackson in the lead by a whisker. Steve Smith and Keith Wall in second place, and in third place it is Andy Norris and Eddie Alvis. In fourth place, number 116, Phil Prescott and Dave Carter. Then we got John Barnett at the back. But up the back straight, Gary Jackson it is who leads from Steve Smith in second. Gary slows up the top 10 a little bit. Steve catches up. Gary Jackson and Kevin Williams absolutely in control. Going like a train, but nothing they can do. And then Gary Jackson and Kevin Williams, well, coming out of that bend, there must be a dip down there because noticeable there, Steve and Keith, hit the dip, but they come down the for the last time. Gets another win from Gary Jackson and Kevin Williams, and Kevin can win. Steve Smith and Keith Wall then second. Third place goes to Andy Norris and Eddie Alvis. Fourth place goes to number 116, Phil Prescott and Dave Carter. And last but not least, John Barnett and Dave Titley. 36, a win for number 23, Gary Jackson and Kevin Williams. In second place was number 2, Steve Smith and Keith Wall. In third place, number 46, Andy Norris and Eddie Alvis. In fourth place, number 116, Phil Prescott and Dave Carter. And in fifth place, number 20, John Barnett and Dave Titley. So that's the result of race 36. We move on to race 37. In 37, they all go as shown in the programme. I haven't given you the time for that. 1:29.45. 1 minute 29.45. Race 37. We've got number 1 Craig Cheatham and Clive Reynolds. Number 185 is going to be a non-starter. Number 12 Albert Lewis and Tony Miles. 148 Rod and Chris Winterburn. Number 8 Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. And number 98 Joe Morgan, Joe Smith. So that's the lineup, or should be the lineup, for race number 37. It looks like 4 outfits from here, and we've only got 4 outfits, and we don't have Albert Lewis. So into the first bend. Who's going to come out first? Mark Edwards on the outside, Craig Cheatham on the inside. Craig it is, from the Winterburns, from Mark Edwards, and this is going to be another cracker. And we've got Albert Lewis, so the outfit we're short of is Joe Mogg. We haven't got Joe Mogg after his first bend incident. So, look at this, good stuff. Winterburns leading, Mark Edwards second. Close, Craig leads, Mark Edwards second. Winterburns third. And Mark Edwards really pushing hard, really is. But it's still Craig Cheatham leading. Craig Cheatham then. Mark Edwards second. And here comes Mark on the outside this time. And up the bend, Craig Cheatham, Mark Edwards. Mark goes really wide and leaves a big hole for the Winterburns, and Winterburns are through. So Mark Edwards back in third now. But Craig Cheatham and Clive Reynolds it is, pulling away. And up the back straight. Craig Cheatham, Clive Reynolds leads. Craig wins it, Winterburn second. Third place goes to Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. Right, that was the way I saw it. That isn't the result though, believe me, don't fill your programmes in yet, we just had the clerk of the course on. Win for number 8 Cheatham and Clive Reynolds. In second place number 8 Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. And in third place number 12 Albert Lewis and Tony Miles. Race 37, the numbers are 1, 8 and 12. The time 1:31.53, 1:31.53. And if you wonder what's happened to 148, the clerk of the course have excluded them for course cutting. So 148 excluded from race 37. With an amended decision, which is his prerogative, and the official result of race 37 is 1, 8, 148 and 12. So 148. The amended result is 1, 8, 148 and 12. Well, we're back with the 250s, race number 38. The only non-starter, as I say, Nigel Hibbard. We look to our left and it's the Telford man leading. Carl Wilkes, followed by Jason Stott, followed by Steve Taylor. Right, Jason, between the teeth of Gankles, around the outside of Wilkesy. So, Jason leads into the bottom turn. Carl Wilkes in second place, Taylor in third, and Stuart Laird in fourth. Graham Thomas back in 5th place. Jason Stott then. Carl Wilkes in 3rd place still. Neil Taylor in 4th place. Now, new 4th place man, Graham Thomas. And in 5th place, Stuart Laird. In 6th place, Darren Pugh. So we look to our left and it's Jason Stott coming under pressure from Carl Wilkes. As they go into the last lap and Carl Wilkes flies through on the inside. And, well, Jason must have slowed a little bit now. He's got a problem, I don't know, but certainly not going as quick as he was. Down the back straight for the last time. Carl Wilkes then headed for his first win of the afternoon. Carl Wilkes heads for the checkered flag, number 248. In 2nd place, number 94, Jason Stott. In 3rd place, it's going to be number 173, Neil Taylor, followed by Graham Thomas and Stuart Laird and Darren Pugh. Number 248, Carl Wilkes. In second place, number 94, Jason Stott. In third place, number 173, Neil Taylor. In fourth place, number 314, Graham Thomas. In fifth place, number 444, Stuart Laird. Sixth, 711, Dan Pugh. Seventh, 242, Carl Pugh. Eighth, 210, Ben Morby. And ninth, number 109, or 169, Tony Atkin. Those numbers again for race 38, 248, 94, 173, 314, 444, 711, 242, 210 and 169. We're in race 39 with Mark Wadsworth leading. Lee Gage now in second place, Colin Howe in third, John Edwards in fourth. Down the back straight, Mark Wadsworth with about a 10-metre lead. The second place man, Lee Gage. And I think Mark's pacing himself a little bit in this one. Lee Gage still there in second place, but Wadsworth leads. Ben Howe still in third place. I should say Colin Howe in third place. And in fifth place, Richard Leide. We're into the last lap, the last heat of the 250 solos, and Wadsworth leads from second place, Lee Gage. Third place, Colin Howe. Still there in fourth place, John Edwards, number 154, and Richard Leide in fifth, and in sixth place, number 621. We look to our left, with Mark Wadsworth. He's going to win the last 250 heat of the afternoon. Number 344, followed by number 116, Lee Gage. 323, Colin Howe. And in fourth place, it is going to be by a whisker, John Edwards from Richard Leide. And behind them, number 621, Mark Clayton. Followed by number 261, 344 then, Mark Wadsworth. In second place, 116, Lee Gage. In third place, 323, Colin Howe. In fourth place, number 154, John Edwards. In fifth place, number 23, Richard Leide. In sixth place, number 621, Mark Clayton. And in seventh place, number 90, Steve Norman. If anybody's interested in buying that video, it's on sale. Like we said earlier, Bob filming today's meeting, as he usually does at all the major ones. Immediately behind me in the commentary box. Right, we're going to have a presentation of awards at the end on the finish line. We've got some nice trophies. We've got one or two complete unknowns. There's a trophy for the most entertaining rider of the day, plus some prize money, which has been very kindly given by the Cotswold Youth Grasstrack Club. And we've also always have a surprise when the Millward family give their trophies. Right, 250 final, who's going to win it? Off the line, Wilkes it is who leads as they go into the first turn. Wadsworth alongside him. And it's Carl Wilkes, on the outside of him is Jason Stott. Then in fourth place we got Neil Taylor. That's it, Shortie who leads into the bottom turn with Carl Wilkes in second, Taylor in third, Stott in fourth, Thomas in fifth. Oh, and down goes Jason again. The second time this afternoon, and Jason not moving, the red flag goes out. Just let's keep our fingers crossed he's okay, because it's the second time Jason Stott has taken a tumble this afternoon. Well, the ambulance quickly on the scene. Jason's still on the floor and getting some attention, and just keep our fingers crossed that he's going to be okay. But 323 Colin Howe, 154 John Edwards. Who's going to win it? Well, at the National Championships in June, it was Shropshire 1-2-3 in the 250 final. In the final itself, although not overall on the day, with Mark Wadsworth, Carl Wilkes and Graham Thomas. Can they do it again here today? Wadsworth, Wilkes, Gaydon, Taylor, Thomas, Howe and Edwards. 250 final, we get underway. Wilkes, a superb start. So there's Graham Thomas and Graham Thomas on the outside, Carl Wilkes in the middle. But it is Carl Wilkes leading with Graham Thomas on the outside and Mark Wadsworth in third, Taylor in fourth, and Mark Taylor's out of it. Then out comes Sue in the fourth, then it's the big three, 1, 2, 3, the Shropshire Riders, and doing the business again. Wadsworth leads, Wilkes in second, but Carl comes comes through to take it up. Carl Wilkes, Mark Wadsworth, Graham Thomas, Lee gained in fourth, then Harry fifth. Colin Howe, I should say. But Graham Thomas just going off the pace a little bit. Wilkes and Wadsworth absolutely side by side. Wilkes lead as they go into the bottom turn. Half distance, Carl Wilkes leads. Wadsworth second, Thomas third. It's anybody's race. But Carl Wilkes absolutely side by side with Mark Wadsworth at half distance. Waddy on the inside, Carl Wilkes on the outside. And once again, Mark Broadhurst showing the experience he's got, but Carl is no mug. And Carl misses a gear or something coming out the top turn, and that puts him about 20 metres back. So, Waddy leads, Carl Wilkes second, Graham Thomas coming under pressure from Colin Howe in third place, and Graham Thomas looks to be in a bit of trouble at the moment, certainly not as quick as he usually is. Into the last lap. And it looks as though Mark's got it thrown up, but Carl Wilkes not beaten yet. The youngster from Telford still there in second place, but Mark Wadsworth leads by about 10 metres as they go in the last turn. Who's it going to be? Waddy leads. Wilkes second, Graham Thomas third, Howe in fourth, Taylor fifth, and Mark Wadsworth's going to win the 250 final, which he does. Carl Wilkes second, Graham Thomas third, fourth place, very close, but I think it just goes to Colin Howe. In fifth place is Neil Taylor, and behind Neil Taylor was Lee Gaydon. So, once again, in a 250 final, in a major event, we see, I'm sorry to repeat, Shropshire 1, 2, 3. For number 344, Mark Wadsworth. Second place to 248, Carl Wilkes. Third place to 314, Graham Thomas. Fourth place to 323, Colin Howe. Fifth place to 173, Neil Taylor. Sixth place to 116, Lee Gaydon. And seventh to 154, John Edwards. 344, 248, 314. Well done, lads. 314 third, 324th, 173 fifth, 116 sixth, 154 seventh. The time 143.98. 43.98. 71, Brian Palmer and Lester Goodwin, the 1993 British champions. Number 78, Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan. 92, Richard Piggott and Simon King, former British Masters champion, of course, in the 1,000 class. Number 34, a man who's been around a long, long time, Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page. Number 7, the reigning British champions, double British champions, Kevin Leide and Dick Oldroyd. And number 22, Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins. What an impression they've made this year in their first season on 500 chairs. Gary, of course, former solo rider from Pershaw in Worcestershire. Away we go with the 500 sidecar final. It's a pretty even start, and Gary Lloyd makes a super start. Kevin Lloyd up there as well. And Gary Lloyd goes out, he made a super start, but he puts his hand up the finger in the first turn, and Gary Lloyd's in front of him. So, he's at the back. We go down the back straight for the first time, with Raz out in front. Brian Palmer leads with Kevin Leide in second place. In third place, it's Piggott, but it's Brian Palmer really pulling away from the pack as they go past us for the second time. Kevin Leide, Richard Piggott, then Lionel Cox, and then Squirrel, and made a brilliant start, looks down at the motor, waves his hand to us as much as to say, well, I've got a problem, and that's the way it is. But I think he's going to toot around and try and finish anyway and get some money. So, Palmer leads, Kevin Leide second, Sid Piggott in third, and Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan in fourth, and Jerry Squirrel in fifth. Gary Lloyd, David in sixth, but the motor misfiring badly as we can walk here. Well, one lap to go in the 500 sidecar final. It looks as though this is the order in which they're going to finish. Raz Palmer leads, Kevin Leide second, Sid Piggott third, Cox fourth, and Jerry Squirrel. Well, we can repeat the programme now. The sun's come out. It'll be a bit more pleasant than it was when it started at 1:45. The only thing is, the sun's in our faces and we can't count numbers and we can't pick up who's who. Right, Raz Palmer wins the 500 sidecar final from Kevin Leide in second place, Sid Piggott in third, Lionel Cox in fourth, and Jerry Squirrel in fifth. Gary Lloyd will be officially classed as number 7, Kevin Leide and Dick Oldroyd. In third place, number 92, Richard Piggott and Simon King. In fourth place, number 78, Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan. In fifth place, number 34, Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page. And in sixth place, number 22, Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins. Those numbers again: 71, number 7, 92, 78, 34 and 22. The time 1:45.02, 1:45.02. Race 42, 350 final. The sun's come out and it's affected us. Right, race 42, 350 final. Number 10, Tony Atkin. 167 is Mark Seabright. 170, Mark Taylor. 419, Dave Perry. 710, Steve Daw. 158, Wayne Broadhurst. 173, Neil Taylor. And 182, Tony Stark. Who's going to win this one? Well, it all depends, I think, on Steve Daw's fitness, whether his shoulder can hold out or not. Tony Atkin been flying all afternoon, so has Mark Seabright. The Taylor brothers really have been going well. Wayne Broadhurst, well, he's in the final, and he can always be up there when the checkered flag goes down. Who's it going to be? Race 42, 350 final. Broadhurst, a good start. He leads as they go into first turn. Tony Atkin in second place. And Atkin then leading as they go down the back straight, or he was, because Wayne Broadhurst goes back to the front, and we're looking straight into sun. They all look like silhouettes from here, but it's Broadhurst and Atkin, and Broadhurst leads. Atkin on the inside comes through to take it up. Taylor there in third place, Steve Daw in fourth, the other Taylor in fifth. Down the back straight, Tony Atkin pulling away from Wayne Broadhurst in second place, and Steve Daw making a move now, and Steve Daw's going to be the danger man coming on the outside, and Steve Daw gets it all locked up, but he gets away with it, so it's Atkin, Broadhurst, Daw and Mark Taylor, then Neil Taylor, then Mark Seabright. Tony Atkin has got the 350 snowed up, although Steve Daw's in hot pursuit, but Steve Daw in trouble, and Steve Daw gets it all wrong, and Steve Daw back in fourth place. As they go into the bottom turn with a lap to go, it's Tony Atkin with the 350 final. Shortie also up. Wayne Broadhurst looks down at the motor, but he's still there in second. Mark Taylor is still third. Steve Daw is still fourth. And Mark Seabright fifth. But Tony Atkin really has got this one sewn up, provided he doesn't have a mechanical trouble on the last turn. Tony very, very cautiously around that bottom turn. He takes the 350 final. Wayne Broadhurst finishes second. Third place goes to Mark Taylor, and fourth place Steve Daw. Behind Steve Daw in fifth place was number 167 Mark Seabright. And behind him was Dave Perry, and behind him was Neil Taylor, and behind him was Tony Stark. So, lad, but he's all right, he's Tony. Good lad. Well done, Wayne. He's a grand lad, he's Tony. I've known Tony since he was a youngster, and considering he comes from Cheshire, he's a good lad. Winnie will thump me in a minute. If you hear a scream, it'll be Winnie Riley in here. Right, race 42, the official result. A win for number 10, Tony Atkin. In second place, number 158, Wayne Broadhurst. In third place, number 117, Mark Taylor. In fourth place, 710, Steve Daw. In fifth place, number 167, Mark Seabright. In sixth place, 419, Dave Perry. Seventh, 173, Neil Taylor. And eighth, number 182, Tony Stark. Those numbers again: 10, 158, 170, 710, 167, 419, 173, and 182. The time, 1:34.81, 1:34.81. The last race for the pre-75s, and John Priest gets a bad start. When did we see John Priest going to the pre-75s? John Priest making his way through. Dave Norris in second, gets picked off by John Priest down the back straight, and it's old Cyril there out in front. I say old Cyril because even Cyril's older than me. Right, Cyril Jones, been in the game a long time. I first remember Cyril at a meeting about 1962, and in those days he was winning absolutely everything. A meeting actually just around the road. It was 1965, 5, but it's run by the Reeking Club anyway. And Cyril went through the programme unbeaten. He was down in Moreville, for those of you who remember the days of 1965, and I know the competition that day included people like Dave Langston and Grinder Grindley, but Cyril won everything on the day. In those days we used to have a funny mix that we could find a Grasstrack race with a donkey derby of all things nearly 30 years ago. Cyril's still there, right at the top. So, John Priest, local man, very much the local man from Harley, Leeds the man from Broseley. Cyril Jones in second place. Another great guy there in third place, Dave Norris, Dr. Norris in third, Tom Ledbetter in fourth. And Tom getting under pressure from Clive Malloy. Clive Malloy actually goes through on the top men to take up fourth place. So Tom Ledbetter down in fifth. As the checkered flag goes out, we'll have a wheelie off John here, I bet. Yes, we do. John Priest wins, Cyril Jones second, Dave Norris third, Clive Malloy fourth, Tom Ledbetter fifth. Who's going to be sixth? In sixth place, just John Wheatley. In seventh place, Dave Taylor. In eighth place, Pete Human. And in ninth place, Ron Hayward. Hold on to won the Unlimited today. A win for number 5, John Priest. In second place, number 79, Cyril Jones. In third place, number 177, Dave Norris. In fourth place, number 87, Clive Malloy. In fifth place, number 12 is Tom Ledbetter. In sixth place, number 291, John Wheatley, followed by number 31, Derek Taylor, number 32, Pete Newman, and number 180, Ron Hayward. Those numbers again: 5, 79, 177, 87, 12, 291, 31, 32, 180. And the time, 140.64. 140.64. Right, we move on. Last two races of the afternoon. If you didn't hear the announcement earlier, the Millwood Family Trophy Race, race 46, is not a race. It's going to be the Millwood family are going to award awards to the riders who've entertained the most during 1994, rather than have a race for the awards which they wish to give. The presentation of awards to the first three, I think it's first three, Dawn, is it? First three, on the finish line immediately after the last final. So if you'd like to make your way over, we'll have the presentation in the front of the PA van on the track, because that way you can all stand there and take your pictures with the sun behind you. If you haven't the other way, you've got the sun in your face and all you get is silhouettes. Think about these things, you see. And so the presentation will be in front of the PA van, and if people come into the presentation like to assemble on the track looking towards the PA van, as I say, it'll make it easier for taking pictures. And sixth was number 291, John Wheatley. Right, we're into the big finals. 500. Paul Fry, John Jeffries, Peter Lloyd, Dean Garton, Simon Giddins, John Underwood, Tony Atkin, and Mark Taylor. Off that first bend, it is Paul Fry leading by some 30 metres, with Dean Garton up there and Tony Atkins up there. But as they come off the bend, Paul Fry absolutely going like a train. The leads from Garton in second place, Atkin in third, Jeffries in fourth. Right, you probably picked it up, Tony Atkin on Colin Earl's bike. I hadn't picked it up, I've just been pointed out to me. And John Jeffries in trouble, so John Jeffries goes out on the back straight. But Paul Fry's unbelievable. Down the back straight, the order still the same. You're looking down the back straight and Paul Fry's already with us, going into the last lap with about a 60 metre lead over second place man, Dean Garton. Tremendous scrap for third between Peter Lloyd and Paul Fry, an easy winner of the 500 final, comes off the bottom turn. And Paul Fry wins the 500 finals. Second place is going to go to Dean Goff. Third place to Peter Lloyd. Fourth place to Tony Atkin. Fifth to Simon Gideon. Sixth to John Underwood. Seventh place goes to Mark Taylor. And the only other rider in that was John Jeffries, who pulled out at half distance. But second place to 716 Dean Goff, making his trip up from Cornwall well worthwhile. In third place, number 4, Peter Lloyd. In fourth place, number 10, Tony Atkin. In fifth place, number 179, Simon Gideon. Sixth, number 77, John Underwood. And seventh, number 170, Mark Taylor. 132.41, 132.41. I'll just give you those numbers again. They are 55, 716, number 4, number 10, 179, 77, and 170.
No, I'm going to go in over there and stop in here, man. We can see good up the top of that. Sheets. Alright, Jackson, Smithy, maybe Baker.
Sidecar final. Who's going to win this? I'm going to say nothing.
Don't shout it.
I don't believe it. Gary Jackson's out. With everything all there, he goes out in the final. What a turn up for the book. The Winterburns lead the final. The Northern crew. What a super start. But Gary and Kevin, what a disaster for them. Well, this is all back to front. The Winterburns lead the final. It's a close race in the second. And through in second place comes Shane Baker, Craig Cheetham, Steve Smith. But Craig comes back in contention. And Craig back in second place. And Shane Baker's out and he's rammed by Smithy. Well, again an incident coming out that bottom turn, and Shane Baker slowed very quickly and Steve went straight in the back of him. He had nowhere to go. So the sidecar final, what a turn up. The Winterburns lead. Cheetham is second. In third place is Reg Blackburn, and in fourth place is Steve Smith. So it's Winterburns leading, Craig Cheetham in second. It's Blackburn in third, it's Smithy in fourth. And the sidecar final goes to the Winterburns. What a turn up that is. Cheetham second, Smithy third, and Reg Blackburn fourth. But I'm sure everybody feels for Gary and Kev, because what a brilliant day they've had. And then the final comes and it's packed up. People talk about systems, you can talk about it all day, you know, do you have heats and finals, do the points carry forward? I don't know, there's always an argument for carrying points forward, because at least Gary and Kevin would have gone home with something, but they've dominated the meeting and they go home with nothing. But don't take anything away from Rod and Chris. What a brilliant race they rode. And Shane Baker there just comes in to finish. Rod and Chris Winterburn, surely their biggest win to date. Number 148, Rod and Chris Winterburn. In second place, number 1, Craig Cheetham and Clive Reynolds. In third place, number 2, Steve Smith and Keith Wall. And in third place, number 26, Reg and Colin Blackburn. The time, 132.01, 132.01.
Right, we've got...
Centre Championship to present. So we'll kick off. We'll kick off with the Midland Centre Champions for 1994. I'm sure Harold needs no introduction. He's been around longer than I have. Formerly in the rider, of course, and of late as one of the most respected figures in Grasstrack racing. And I know that goes from everybody. So the Midland Centre Champions 1994 in the 250, Ben Morby. 350 minute centre champion, Steve Daw. There you go, Steve, you won the 500 as well. And the 1,000 sidecar minute centre champions, the crew had all the bad luck today. Gary Jackson, Kevin Williams.
Hey, Gary!
Gary, I don't know what happened, I know he must be absolutely good, but just for the Stop. Both still got a smile on your face. It's the sad story today. Well done, lads. Right, thanks very much to Harold Hill. We'll now go on to today's meeting. We'll start with the 250s because that's the order of time. 250 final today. Third, double British champion. We've got Shortie here presenting all the awards. Double British champion, of course, in 1992 and 93. Ben Thomas. Second today, the bloke can't predict he's going to win the 250 British Championship one day. I know he ain't going to let me down. Carl Wilkes. Well done, Carl. And the bloke who started riding 250s the year I started doing commentary 17 years ago, so we've grown up together, so to speak. What else can you say? I must have stood here 1,000 times and said, the winner today, Mark Wadsworth. Say a few words? Come on, say a few words. What's all this? You want to say it's good, isn't it?
It's fantastic, isn't it? It's sign of the times, I think, isn't it? What a beautiful track there. It's run really well. Machinery's handled very nicely. Bikes, the motor's gone tremendously. Weather's held fine for us, fortunately. Another great job by the Severn Valley.
Here, here.
Cheers, Mark. Right, 500 sidecars next, everyone says. 500 sidecars. Third today, but I won the Masters 3 years ago, 4 years ago, all the way up from Kent. Richard Piggott and Simon King. Johnny? Oh, you can do that. We've got some laurels in there. Come back and have some laurels.
No chance.
Well done, gents. Right, second today, man won the national title back in June, but he's to make do his second today. Kevin Leide and Dick Oldroyd. The man who's won it today, won the national championship last year. Winner today, this bloke's one of the characters of the game, I always say that for years. Brian Palmer, today passenger by Leicester Goodwin. Well on, lads.
Oh, lovely. That's bad.
How about some 350s?
John!
Right, 350s.
Sounds good.
The Taylor brothers have been there all day today. They both belong to the show. The 350 final, there's the Mark. Second in the 350 final, we thought he was going to win it for a while, but second today, Broadhurst. The bloke who won the 350 is the bloke, when you get over like, he always says, mention the ad bumpy tracks. Tony Atkin. Hey, come on, what's all this about Minster having bumpy tracks, you?
No, it's more if you're not having a good day, you have to blame something, and the track's the first thing you blame, isn't it?
How did you find the track today, seriously?
I really enjoyed the racing today. I think even watching was good. And it's a pleasure to ride at the Severn Valley. They are the best full ground there. Thank you. It's a pleasure to ride.
Yeah, brilliant.
Thank you, thank you.
375. Right, this is our generation, Gerald.
Speak for yourself.
Well, this bloke is, I've never been before.
And it's a good one.
Third today was Tiger Tom.
Tiger Tom.
Well done, Tom.
Well,
And Madam.
Tom he bent himself racing his motorbike. Come on, Tommy, you're fit again. Tell us all about it.
Oh, just like to say that, yeah, my arm's working again and my brain's been better today. I've done a couple of weeks before today and I think it was Friday. Today I felt that I wanted to go racing, so I've had the rest for the winter. Remove it today and just this little trophy, it's not my 23rd in the precinct in the 2-bar race, but it'll keep me going for the winter and I'll be looking to figure it out next spring.
Well done.
Right, second today. Not like we've been around a long time. Not the great guys in Grasstrack racing. From Cheshire, Dave Norris. Well done, Dave.
Well done, Dave.
And the winner today, the bloke who's dominated 375 racing all over the country this year. Local man, who's just down the road in Harvey, John Priest.
Well done, John.
Well done, John.
Well done.
Thank you, Arthur.
Right, big tuck there from Arthur. Hey, that bloke's done a good job today on the start. Well done, Arthur. Brilliant. Right, where are we going now? What's these? 500 solos. Right, third today. Well, we've been around a long time. Been at the top for a long time. Peter Lloyd. Right, second today, one of the farthest travelled men here, Dean Daw. And the winner, well, there was only going to be one winner, wasn't there, really? Totally blew him into the weeds. Poor fly. Well done, Paul. Right, where do we go from here? 1,000 chairs. 1,000 chairs. The final was unpredictable to say the least. Third today, Steve Smith and Keith Paul. Right, second, Craig Cheatham and Clive Reynolds. Right, the winners today, good to see an Oldroyd crew winning a major meeting because we tend to think sidecars are dominated by the southern half of the country. Unless I wasn't there, this has got to be their biggest win today. Ron and Chris Winterberg. Right, just a few words. Unless I'm missing it, it's got to be your best win so far, is it?
Yeah. Is that online?
If you turn that way, you'll get Bob on your video.
So to put it online, so we've got to go out with it. Black, a little bit, right?
Smashing, I can see you. Well played, well done, lads. Great stuff. And the Oldroyd trophy, which is, again, if you turn around that way a bit, you'll get on Bob's video.
Always.
And presented by Oldroyd, and this has been in existence for, what, about 20 odd years now? 26 years, isn't it? And
We've got a copy of the 1968 programme.
68, I think I actually passengered in that meeting myself. Yeah, 1968, and it's been, do you want to remind me of some of the names in those days? Hey, I was there, in Bellingham. John Parton, Dick Kitely, Dave Upton, Jim Bay, Trevor Jones, Martin Neal, John Cole, Paul Penfold, Faskin, John Chapman. I forgot some of the Christian names, Stan Age, John Parry, John's probably here today somewhere. Lots of lyrics. Yeah, what? It's going to be great, but I recognise him. J.H. Brown, Ray Edge, they're all here. Oh, well, of course, Albert, yeah. So, Magic Trophy, one of the biggest in the game, and just goes on law. All I can say, come back next year, defend it. Right, what else have we got? Right, the Denton Fortune, and I've lost my results. At least it's got them somewhere. Right, the Denton Fortune race of the day. Right. We've got a four down to the first. Right. 4. Andy Parker. Third was Simon Gittins. Second was Steve Daw. And the winner was Paul Fry. Right, thanks very much, and we'll move on to the Shortie trophy. Nobody knows who's won this. It's for Gerald, can I just interrupt? The Shortie trophy, I don't know his name on it, nobody knows who it is. Right?
Oh yeah.
You chose it, I assume.
Yeah.
Right, give it a mic, you can tell us why you chose this bloke. And I know the Cotswold Youth Club have given a cash donation to this gentleman, and he gets a nice Shortie award, which I think the first year, you got the last one. Last year. And you're going to tell Paul Fry. You're going to tell us why this gentleman won, aren't you?
Well, I think everybody's tried hard today, obviously, they all come in and win as much as they can. Of the riders I watched today, there's obviously a lot that have impressed me. We're going to give it to a youngster today that's got a very promising future, I think. He's tried hard today, harder than the rest of the guys have tried. We'll give him a bit more encouragement, and he goes to John Underwood.
Well done, John.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
John, still in the field of the next to lead the flock, and his dad was picking up an award. Meeting Gerald, yeah. It was a sister that day. Right, Mr. and Mrs. Millwood, I should introduce Mr. and Mrs. Millwood. And Mrs. Millwood particularly is good with the mic, so I'm going to give her the mic and shut up. You can tell us why you're here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we should like to give Gerald Short a trophy because he's entertained us so much this year, well, many years now, and he's always so good. And he's got a lot of supporters, so he's very good. to go in the Grasstrack. We haven't had many, we haven't had many meetings, but he rode it nearly every meeting, and without him, in the Midlands Circuit, we wouldn't have many Grasstracks.
Thank you for the young.
And the third one is Tiger Tom, which always entertains us. Tiger Tom, where are you? That's it. I'm always
Don't drink it all at once.
No, sir. Thank you. Very kind.
God
bless you, dear. Thank you very much. Right, it's very kind. Thank you very much
The
indeed.
next one is Claire and Nancy, which is Brian. Yes, Brian Cullen. The one to get for. Now the next one is to, what was the next one? Oh, Ron Dowty, you could be given one. Ron Dowty, please! And the other one is for John Sintock, who we couldn't do without. He writes so much in the Speedway Star, and the first thing I look for on a Wednesday morning to read is the Grasstrack and the Speedway Star. Would you like to go and take it? I think everybody agrees.
Morning, lad. How you doing? Didn't put your name there for this week, I got rid of it. I see you won last week, Lou. Got the Ardman trophies.
Not bad for a beginner.
Thanks. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I think I should get used to it. Oh, I think you will after a while. You want to do it steady for a season or two, that's right. Yeah. Take it steady.
We've got them up the Midlands as well.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
good week. Oh, it was. It went well on a cold day. Yeah. Yes, it's good.